Had to practice everything. Didn't eat one thing.
Where's this Wagyu coming from, guys? You know?
This is Japanese A5.
All right, now let me sound it down. That was amazing, man.
When you think of power couples, a few names might pop to mind: Beyoncé and Jay-Z, George and Amal Clooney, and now, adding a new layer of intrigue, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. It's a pairing that, at first glance, seems almost too cinematic. The world's biggest pop sensation and an NFL superstar whose charisma could fill an entire football stadium. But this isn't a celebrity fling destined to fizzle out in the tabloids. Sources say Taylor and Travis are quietly exploring the next step of their relationship, and it might just include a dream home in one of America's most exclusive neighborhoods. Whispers of Taylor and Travis's deepening bond gained traction in June, when the two were spotted in the charming suburb of Chagrin Falls, Ohio. Locals buzzed with excitement as the couple was seen enjoying a cozy lunch at JoJo's Bar, a beloved neighborhood spot. Travis, who grew up in nearby Cleveland Heights, returned to familiar ground, albeit with a megawatt star on his arm. The restaurant's manager recounted the scene. Travis grew up around here, so it felt like a homecoming. But this time, he brought Taylor, and they just seemed happy. No fanfare, just two people having a good time together. But their visit wasn't just about nostalgia. The couple was reportedly seen touring a pair of opulent homes tucked away in Northeast Ohio's most exclusive enclaves. These aren't cookie-cutter mansions. We're talking about estates where privacy is paramount and wealth whispers rather than shouts. On the surface, the idea of Taylor Swift, who owns a real estate portfolio that sprawls from Nashville to Beverly Hills, house hunting in suburban Ohio might seem random. But for Travis, Cleveland is home. After a decade in the NFL spotlight, perhaps he's yearning for a return to roots, albeit with a modern, lavish twist. Taylor is no stranger to making bold moves, especially when love is involved. Remember her surprise purchase of a Rhode Island mansion on a whim after a single visit? For her, home is about inspiration, a place to write new songs, and perhaps now a space to build something lasting with Travis. Their shopping trip is more than a celebrity anecdote, it's a signal. Sources close to the couple say they're discussing the future in earnest. They're more in sync than ever, an insider revealed. There's no pressure, but they're very much aligned on where things are going. Travis's current digs are nothing to sneeze at: a $6 million Kansas City mansion, where he celebrated both career highs and the occasional party with teammates. But the property was burglarized in 2023, rattling nerves and prompting him to reconsider his living situation. With retirement looming after the 2025 to 2026 NFL season, it's no wonder he's thinking about where to plant roots for the next chapter. Taylor, meanwhile, has amassed an $80 million real estate empire, a Tribeca penthouse, a Nashville estate, that iconic Rhode Island retreat, and a Beverly Hills hideaway. Yet, for all her property prowess, she and Travis have yet to co-own anything together. In a world where celebrities snap up side-by-side homes before the ink is dry on their first anniversary, Taylor and Travis are doing things differently. The neighborhoods they've toured are the stuff of legend, gated communities where sprawling lawns roll into private woods, where neighbors greet each other at charity galas rather than block parties. It's the kind of place where family legacies are built, and perhaps where a new one could begin. Beneath the glamour, there's something deeply relatable about their search. Taylor, the global superstar, and Travis, the gridiron hero, both have spent years in the public eye, their every move scrutinized. Maybe they're craving what so many couples do: a sense of normalcy, a place to retreat, a home base far from the flashing cameras. Cleveland's Tony East Side suburbs could offer just that, a blend of old money sophistication and suburban comfort. It's a place where you can slip out for coffee without paparazzi in tow, where neighbors value discretion, and where normal is just another word for peaceful. Of course, when Taylor Swift does anything, the world pays attention. Fans dissect every clue, every lyric, every Instagram post. Is she leaving hints about Ohio in her latest songs? Is Travis's subtle social media activity a declaration of intent? For now, both remain tight-lipped, letting rumors swirl while they go about the business of building something real. Yet, it's hard not to read between the lines. Friends say Taylor has never looked happier, while Travis seems more grounded than ever. Their inner circles are reportedly supportive, seeing a genuine connection that transcends celebrity. So, what does the future hold? If history is any guide, Taylor and Travis will chart their own path. Maybe they'll snap up a sprawling estate and throw legendary parties for friends and family. Maybe they'll keep things low-key, savoring quiet nights by the fireplace instead of the dance floor. Or perhaps, as some insiders suggest, they're already thinking about building a family, one where kids aren't just born into wealth, but into love and legacy. For now, the couple seems content to enjoy each other's company without rushing. After all, both have demanding careers and hectic schedules. Taylor's Eras tour continues to break records, while Travis is gearing up for another NFL season. But in the rare moments they're together, there's a sense that anything is possible. Part of what makes the story so compelling is how unexpected it feels. Taylor Swift, who once penned heartbreak anthems from her New York penthouse, finding happiness in the Midwest with a football star? It's the kind of plot twist you'd expect in a rom-com, not real life. And yet, here we are, watching two of America's biggest icons carving out something quietly extraordinary. It's a reminder that love stories don't have to follow a script. Sometimes, the most interesting chapters are the ones no one saw coming. A pop star in a tight end, a lunch date in a sleepy Ohio town, a tour of homes where new memories might one day be made. As the world speculates about square footage and zip codes, the real story is about more than just real estate. It's about two people at the top of their fields, daring to imagine a future together. Whether they choose a historic mansion or a modern compound, the house will be just a backdrop for what matters most: partnership, laughter, and the promise of new beginnings. So will Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce make Ohio their home? Only time will tell. But as their journey continues to unfold, one thing is certain: this is a love story the world can't stop watching, and for good reason. Their next move isn't just about where they'll live. It's about how they'll write the next chapter together. And if their track record is any indication, it's bound to be unforgettable.